PodcastHero.com.
Welcome to the Daily Quote, the podcast designed to kickstart your day in a positive way. I'm your host, Andrew McGivern, and this episode is brought to you by the Great News Podcast, because good news should be heard. Today's quote comes from Naval Ravikant, entrepreneur, philosopher, and co-founder of AngelList. He's one of Silicon Valley's most influential thinkers on wealth, happiness, and how to build a life that actually works. He once said, "Find what feels like play to you, but looks like work to others." This question sounds simple. It is anything but. Most career advice tells you to follow your passion, find your purpose, and do what you love. Naval's version is more precise than that, and more useful. He's not just asking what you enjoy, he's asking what you enjoy so much that you'd be willing to do it for hours and wouldn't notice time passing, while someone watching from the outside would think you were grinding away. That gap between how it feels to you and what it looks like to everyone else is where your greatest competitive advantage lives. Naval explains that when work feels like play, you will outcompete everyone doing the same thing as actual work, because you'll do it effortlessly for longer without burning out. If others want to compete with you, they're going to be working while you're playing, and they're going to lose. Think about what that means. In any field, the people who rise to the top aren't always the most talented at the start. They're often simply the ones who couldn't stop doing it, who found it so naturally engaging that the hours others found exhausting felt to them like play. Naval ties this directly to what he calls specific knowledge, skills that come only from genuine interest, not from training programs or schools. When someone truly enjoys what they're doing, they spend more time on it without forcing themselves. Learning happens faster and effort feels lighter. That's not just a career philosophy, it's a competitive strategy. Find the overlap between what lights you up and what the world values, and no one can touch you. When I started this podcast, people would ask how I find the time to do a daily show. The honest answer is that it never felt like I was spending time. I was enjoying the time, researching quotes, crafting scripts, thinking about ideas that might shift someone's perspective. To me, that's play. To someone on the outside, it might actually look like a daily production grind. And that's exactly what Naval is describing. And I think it's one of the best tests available for whether you're doing the right work. Not how successful it looks, but how it feels from the inside. So here's the question. What feels like play to you but looks like work to everyone else? Not what you think you should love, not what seems impressive or practical. What actually lights you up so much that you lose track of time doing it? Because that's the thing. Find it and you'll never be outworked, because for you, it was never work to begin with. That's it for today. I'm Andrew McGivern signing off for now. But I'll be back tomorrow. Same pod time, same pod station, with another daily quote.